What if I told you that one family controls where you shop, where you bank, and even where you spend your weekends? That every time you swipe your ATM card, stroll through a mall, or grab groceries, there's a good chance money is flowing into the same family's pocket. This isn't some conspiracy theory. It's the reality of the Philippines, where a single dynasty has quietly woven itself into the fabric of everyday Filipino life so completely that escaping their reach is nearly impossible. The Sy family isn't just wealthy, they're the definition of wealthy. With a combined net worth of $11.8 billion, they don't just sit at the top of the Forbes Philippines rich list, they own it. They've held that throne for years, and the gap between them and everyone else isn't even close. But here's what makes their story truly remarkable. This empire didn't start with inherited millions or political connections. It started with a 12-year-old boy who arrived from China with barely 10 centavos in his pocket and a dream he refused to let die. From that single shoe store in Manila back in 1958 grew the largest conglomerate in the Philippines. SM Investments Corporation now spans nearly 90 shopping malls, the nation's biggest bank, the largest property developer in Southeast Asia, and interests in everything from power grids to geothermal energy. When Filipinos say SM, they're not just naming a mall, they're naming an institution. But empires need heirs, and the late Henry Sy Sr. didn't just build a business. He built a family machine designed to run it forever. Today, his 6 children and their own sons and daughters are steering this colossus into the future, each controlling their own piece of the puzzle. We're counting down the 10 most powerful members of the Sy dynasty, revealing who really runs the empire, what they control, and why their decisions shape the lives of millions. Stick around to see who sits at the very top of this family pyramid, because the answer might surprise you. Kicking off our list at number 10 is someone you probably haven't heard of yet, but trust us, you will. Hendrik Sy is part of the 3rd generation of the Sy dynasty, and he's already being positioned inside one of the most crucial parts of the family empire, food retail. His father is Herbert Sy, the quiet powerhouse who controls every SM supermarket, SM hypermarket, and Save More branch in the country. That's over 200 grocery stores feeding millions of Filipinos every single day. Hendrik currently serves as SM Food Retail Executive Director, a role that puts him at the operational heart of how the Sy family keeps the nation's refrigerators stocked. He appeared alongside other family members at the grand opening of SM City Caloocan in May 2024, a clear signal that the next generation is stepping into the spotlight. His father Herbert has been a director of SM Prime since 1994 and holds a personal net worth of $2.1 billion. For over 35 years, Herbert has been the one evaluating sites, negotiating deals, and expanding the supermarket network that anchors every SM mall. Now his son is learning the same playbook. The Sys don't just inherit titles, they earn them from the ground up. Coming in at number 9 is the grandson who's literally building the future of SM, one mall at a time. Hans Chico Sy Jr. is the son of Hans Sy Sr., and he's currently the president of SM Engineering Design and Development Corporation. That's SMED, the subsidiary responsible for designing and constructing every new SM mall and retail store in the empire. Chico studied in Australia, earning a double major in civil engineering and management from the University of Melbourne. He worked there for 3 years before his father called him home in 2008 to start as a management trainee. He didn't walk into a corner office. He started from the bottom, learning retail operations, customer engagement, and construction from every angle. In 2018, he took over as SMEDD president. His father Hans famously recalls starting work at age 13, throwing out garbage and assisting cash clerks in SM stores. That same discipline was passed down. Chico has said the SM group follows meritocracy, meaning bloodline alone won't get you to the top. You have to prove yourself. And he has. At number 8 is a woman who's redefining what it means to be an SM heir. Jessica Bianca Hika Sy-Bell is the daughter of Henry Big Boy Sy Jr., and at just 31 years old, she's already the lead executive for design, innovation, and strategy at both SM Prime Holdings and SM Development Corporation. Hika earned her bachelor's and master's degrees in architecture from Queensland University of Technology in Australia. She came back to the Philippines with a mission: sustainability. She's the one pushing SM toward ESG+R principles, which stands for environmental, social, governance, and resiliency. At a recent forum, she declared that sustainable investments are crucial to securing a better future. In 2024, she was recognized as one of Asia's power women at the Property Guru Asia Property Awards, but her journey hasn't been without heartbreak. In 2021, her older sister Jan Catherine passed away at just 29, a loss that shook the entire family. Yet Jika continues to carry the torch, blending innovation with purpose. The third generation is rising fast. But the real power still sits with those who learn directly from the founder himself. Moving to number 7 is the youngest of Henry Sy Sr.'s 6 children. But don't let that fool you into thinking he's any less powerful. Harley Sy was born in 1959 and currently serves as the executive director of SM Investments Corporation. He's also a director of China Banking Corporation and the co-vice chairman and treasurer of SM Retail. That means he has his hands on everything from Ace Hardware to Toy Kingdom. Harley earned his Bachelor of Science in Commerce with a major in finance from De La Salle University, just like his brothers. But here's what sets him apart. From 2005 to 2017, he served as the president and CEO of SM Investments Corporation itself. That's 12 years steering the entire conglomerate. Today, his individual net worth sits at $1.9 billion, according to Forbes. In August 2022, Harley made a strategic move that signaled exactly where the family is heading next. He increased his ownership stake in SM Investments by nearly 6% through a stock exchange with All First Equity Holdings. That acquisition didn't just boost his personal stake. It came with ownership of geothermal fields in Tiwi, Albay, and Macban, Laguna. The Sys aren't just dominating retail and banking anymore. They're moving into renewable energy. Harley once said that innovation is key to staying relevant, that the market is always changing and you must evolve with it. He learned that from his father, and he's making sure SM never stops evolving. At number 6 is the sister who took a sector most people overlook and turned it into an empire of its own. Elizabeth Betty Sy was born in 1952, making her the second eldest of the Sy siblings. She graduated from Maryknoll College, now known as Miriam College, with a degree in business administration back in 1974. Today, she serves as the president and chairman of SM Hotels and Conventions Corporation, better known as SMHCC. When the company was established in 2008, it had just 2 hotels and 1 convention center. Under Betty's leadership, it has exploded into a portfolio of 10 hotels and 6 convention centers, with a combined inventory of nearly 2,000 rooms and over 38,000 square meters of leasable convention space. The properties read like a hospitality hall of fame: Conrad Manila, Taal Vista Hotel, Radisson Blue Cebu, Park Inn by Radisson locations in Davao, Clark, Iloilo, Bacolod, and North EDSA. And the crown jewel of her convention empire is SMX Convention Center, which she established at the Mall of Asia complex in 2007. It's now the largest privately managed exhibition and convention center in the entire Philippines, with additional venues in Davao, Taguig, Bacolod, Olongapo, and Clark. Her work hasn't gone unnoticed. In 2019, she received the SKAL International Tourism Personality Award. In 2025, Taal Vista Hotel was designated as a UN Peace Center and Global Citizens Hub. Betty is also the Honorary Consul General of Iceland in the Philippines and sits on the Board of Trustees of the World Wildlife Fund. Perhaps most remarkably, close to 60% of executive positions at SMHCC are held by women. Betty doesn't just run a hospitality company, She's reshaping what leadership looks like. Her net worth stands at $1.7 billion, and she's announced plans to double the hotel portfolio in the next 5 years. While Betty conquered hospitality, her older sister was busy conquering something even bigger: the entire Philippine banking system. Breaking into our top 5 is the sibling who quietly feeds the nation. Herbert Sy was born in 1956, making him the second youngest among the 6 children of Henry Sy Sr. He earned his bachelor's degree in management from De La Salle University and has spent over 35 years building the food retail backbone of the SM empire. Today he serves as chairman of SuperValue Incorporated, the company that operates every single SM supermarket in the country. He's also chairman of Super Shopping Market Incorporated and Sanford Marketing Corporation. On top of that, he sits as a director of SM Prime Holdings, China Banking Corporation, and Alphamart Trading Philippines. His net worth, according to Forbes, stands at $2.1 billion. But Herbert isn't the type to chase headlines. He's the one in the background making sure the logistics work, the shelves stay stocked, and the grocery operations run like clockwork. He's actively involved in site acquisition, evaluation, and negotiation for new locations. When SM decides where to open their next supermarket, Herbert is the one crunching the numbers. The Alphamart partnership is particularly telling. It shows the family pushing deeper into convenience retail, targeting the sari-sari store market that their father once competed against decades ago. Herbert's sons, including Herson and Hendrik, are now being groomed within the same food retail division. The pattern repeats: train them young, make them earn it, and never let them forget where the family started. From feeding Filipinos to building the towers that house them, the Sy empire spans every part of daily life. At number 4 is the man who transformed SM from a mall operator into Southeast Asia's largest integrated property developer. Hans Sy was born in 1955 and holds a degree in mechanical engineering from De La Salle University. He served as president of SM Prime Holdings from 2004 to 2016, overseeing an expansion that now encompasses 88 malls in the Philippines and 9 in China. Today he remains chairman of the executive committee of SM Prime, chairman of China Banking Corporation, and chairman of National University. His personal net worth is $2.2 billion. But Hans isn't just a builder. He's a visionary with a conscience. In 2014, he spearheaded the installation of solar panels at SM North EDSA's multi-level car park. That initiative expanded across the network, making SM one of the largest private users of solar energy in the country. His environmental advocacy earned him a seat on the United Nations Office for Disaster Risk Reduction's Private Sector Advisory Group. He became the first Filipino appointed to the UNDRR Arise International Board and co-founded the Arise Philippines Network in 2015, which he still chairs today. In 2019, Forbes Asia named him a hero of philanthropy. In 2025, the Management Association of the Philippines honored him as their Management Person of the Year. When asked about his working relationship with his older brother Henry Jr., Hans once famously said, "He's the thinker, and I'm the executioner. We work well together." That partnership defined SM Prime's explosive growth. Hans took the vision and made it concrete, steel, and glass. 88 malls and counting. 5.2 million visitors every single day. A legacy measured not just in profits, but in the spaces where Filipinos gather, shop, and create memories. The executioner built the malls, but the thinker behind the vision sits even closer to the throne. Entering the top 3 is the eldest son and the sibling with the highest individual net worth of them all. Henry Big Boy Sy Jr. was born in 1953 and holds a management degree from De La Salle University. Today he serves as vice chairman of SM Investments Corporation and chairman of SM Prime Holdings, a position he's held since 2014. He's also chairman and CEO of SM Development Corporation, the residential arm that has made SMDC one of the largest property developers in the Philippines. His net worth stands at $2.3 billion, placing him at the very top among his siblings. But Big Boy's ambitions extend far beyond malls and condominiums. From 2010 to 2018, he served as president and CEO of the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines, the company that operates the country's entire power transmission network. In 2017, during the Duterte administration's Build, Build, Build infrastructure push, he founded Big Boss Cement, a company that produces cement using volcanic debris from Pampanga. The man doesn't just build properties, he builds the materials and infrastructure that make those properties possible. In December 2024, he received the Property Guru Icon Award, recognizing his transformative impact on Philippine real estate. His daughter Jessica accepted the Asia's Power Women Award at the same ceremony, marking a rare father-daughter achievement that signals exactly where the family's future is headed. Sy described their partnership perfectly. He's the thinker, and I'm the executioner. Henry Jr. is the strategist, the one who sees opportunities before anyone else, and positions the family to capture them. The eldest son proved his worth through vision, but the true inheritor of Henry Sr.'s business instincts might just be the eldest child herself. Our runner-up is the woman who turned a single department store into the largest bank in the Philippines. Teresita Tessie Sy was born in October 1950, making her the firstborn of Henry Sy Sr.'s 6 children. She graduated from Assumption College with a degree in commerce and started working in the family business at just 22 years old. In 1972, her father entrusted her with managing the first SM department store in Quiapo, which opened just 2 months into the martial law era. She didn't just manage it. She grew SM retail from fewer than 10 stores to 42 by 2010. But her true masterpiece is BDO Unibank. When the Sy family acquired Banco de Oro, it was the 13th largest bank in the country. Tessie transformed it into number 1. Under her leadership as chairperson, BDO became the largest bank in the Philippines by total assets, reaching 4.9 trillion pesos in 2024. The network now spans over 1,700 branches and 5,800 ATMs nationwide. Her net worth is $1.9 billion, making her the richest woman in the Philippines. Fortune magazine listed her among the 50 most powerful women in the world from 2001 to 2010. She represented the Philippines on the ASEAN Business Advisory Council from 2011 to 2019. Known for her signature dark suit and white shirt, Tessie once explained that in business, it's a man's world, so she decided she wouldn't be different from them. She earned respect not through inheritance, but through results. You have to really prove yourself, she has said. And prove herself she did. But even the most powerful woman in Philippine business shares her throne with 5 siblings. Because at the very top, the Sy empire isn't ruled by one. And now for number 1. The richest entity in the Philippines isn't a single person. It's a family united by blood, discipline, and an $11.8 billion fortune that no individual can claim alone. The Sy siblings, Teresita, Elizabeth, Henry Jr., Hans, Herbert, and Harley, together control SM Investments Corporation, the largest conglomerate in the nation. In 2025, Forbes listed each sibling as a billionaire in their own right for the first time. Combined, they own the country's biggest mall operator, its largest bank, its 4th largest bank, and its most dominant property developer. SM Investments reported revenues of 654.8 billion pesos in 2024, with a net income of 82.6 billion. Banking contributes 49% of earnings. Property adds 26%. Retail delivers 18%. Their malls welcome 5.2 million visitors daily. They employ over 142,000 people. And they're investing $9 billion over the next 5 years to grow even larger, targeting 100 malls by 2028 and 115 by 2035. Henry Sy Sr. designed it this way. He trained each child starting at age 13, assigning them weekends in SM stores as cashiers and stock clerks. He divided the empire so each sibling controlled a vertical but needed the others to succeed. The number one spot belongs to no single heir. It belongs to the system their father built and the family that executes it flawlessly. And there you have it. The Sy family isn't just the richest family in the Philippines. They're the architects of modern Filipino life itself. From the shoes on your feet to the malls where you spend your weekends, from the bank that holds your savings to the supermarket where you buy your groceries, their fingerprints are everywhere. What started with a 12-year-old immigrant and a dream has become an empire worth nearly $12 billion, one that shapes the economy of an entire nation. But what makes the Sys truly remarkable isn't just their wealth. It's how they've built it to last. Henry Sy Sr. didn't just create businesses, he created a system. Each of his 6 children was trained from the age of 13, working as cashiers and stock clerks in their own stores. That same discipline is now being passed to the 3rd generation, grandchildren like Chico and Hika, who are proving their worth through merit, not just bloodline. The family motto of sipag at tiyaga, hard work and perseverance, isn't just words on a wall. It's encoded into their DNA, and they're not slowing down. With plans for over 100 malls by the end of the decade, a $9 billion investment pipeline, and expansion into renewable energy and logistics, the Sy empire is positioning itself not just to survive the next generation, but to dominate it. In a country where family businesses often crumble by the 3rd generation, the Sys are engineering the opposite, a dynasty built to outlast them all. So the next time you walk through an SM mall, swipe your BDO card, or pick up groceries at Save More, remember, you're participating in the vision of one family that quite literally owns the Philippines. Which member of the Sy dynasty fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into the families who shape nations, hit that subscribe button before the next one drops. Because behind every empire, there's a story worth telling.